thought we'd be out of power by day 2, but 4 days in, our setup was still going strong, and that completely changed how we travel.
That's the call the shop.
One more time. This was our last chance to stock up completely before going off grid, and let's just say we had no clue how this would go.
Alright, so we got the toilet paper because we're running low and we got a boondock. We have bread, since I can't make any bread. Need to keep our electricity, save that. 99 cents. We are thrifters, baby. 99 cents. Bagels. What about for Abs? She's alright, she'll live a few days without food or water, you know. We don't care about her. Kidding. We have chicken for tonight to eat. What else do we need? We need water. We need to get some gallon waters.
The plan was no resupply, no power pole, no second chances. If we forgot it, too bad. If the solar failed, we'd have to find out the hard way. We are in Sedona, just outside of Sedona. We are camping at a place called Javalina State Park. It's dispersed camping, not a bad option if there's space for you. We managed just about to squeak in yesterday, even though everyone's pretty close. Everyone's very respectful and quiet, which is nice.
So we are on our 3rd night, which is our last full night of boondocking here. And so far we are pretty confident that we can last maybe another day or 2 more. We have enough water, the sun has been out, so our solar panels have really been helping us stay alive with electricity and using everything like normal, charging our devices, watching TV, and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. I mean, we're just right outside of Sedona at a boondocking spot. Quite a few people were here when we arrived on Wednesday. We arrived maybe like Wednesday, 2 p.m. So we found a spot. It was pretty crowded, but since it's the weekend, it's Friday, a few have left and it looks a little bit empty, which is nice, but still pretty close to people. So we're walking into where our spot is now, and I'm going to show you guys how our setup is. We arrived and this was one of the only spots that we could park, so it's on a slant, it's on a slope, which is pretty tricky. We had to level our trailer side to side, and we did so with a bunch of blocks. So I'm gonna show you guys our setup and our view. You guys can see that the sun's pretty strong out here. So here we are, set out. When it's nice enough, I sit out here to do my work. And at night, we sit down, get a little cozy, and we look up at the stars at night. You can see the stars so good here, as of not much light pollution. So here we leveled our trailer, leveling blocks. Pretty sweet.
That view down there is Las Cruces. It's the first major city inside the border of New Mexico, and it's very close to El Paso on the Texas border. Beautiful mountains. Those are called the Organ Cathedral Mountains, I believe. If all rest stops are only all like this. This is where we stayed last night, for free, which is always the best price. This is called the Las Cruces Vista Point or something like that. Anyway, let's see what's going on in here. We're getting packed up, ready to continue on to Tombstone. Oh, I see a black lab. Hello. And I see a Stephanie. So now we're packing up, we're getting ready to go out to Tombstone. It's been a couple of days out there before we decide where we're going to go on from there. It's a little chilly today, the wind blows, it's cold, but apparently in a couple of days time it's going up to 80, so I think we'll take that, won't we, dog? Won't we, dog? Welcome to Utah. We're staying currently in a place called Leeds, Utah, at a free campsite. You're allowed to camp up to here for up to 16 days consecutively. That's a great deal. Here is our campsite, and we're all set up here. We've got the Airstream and the truck, pull it, and we're currently using our solar panels here. It's 400 watts of solar, and I've got that plugged into my EcoFlow battery down there. I don't know if you can see it, and I'm actually cooking outside today using an induction hob, seeing as it's such a nice day. The Airstream is all propped up here. It's been leveled on these leveling blocks to make sure that's right level for the fridge and for the water as well. And this is our fire pit. We sat here last night, had a really nice fire. They all come for free with these fire pits. Make sure that we don't start a forest fire here. I literally think about maybe 5 or 6 cars have come down here today, driven past, and I believe if you keep going up the road there's probably another 6 or 7 campsites, and then beyond that, if you go up to the top of the mountain, there's another state camping site which you have to pay for. We took a hike up one of the mountains last night, took some great pictures during the sunset. Just down the road here is a little town called Silver Reef, which was actually a big silver mining community back in the 1800s, I think around 1852, and also stop on the Wells Fargo Express. This area has a geological phenomena where there's actually silver in the sandstone, and I think it's the only place in the world where that is the case. Well, we're just at the end of the golden hour here, and the colours really change out here in Utah. You can really see that beautiful red sand, all the different colours on the mountaintops. It's so quiet, peaceful. And this is our campsite here. This is our setup for tonight. We're all alone up here. But it's absolutely glorious. Got the sound of the creek down there. It's looking towards Zion National Park over there. And then down there is Silver Reef, where we were earlier today, having a nice hike. Love Utah. I think it's my favorite state. And the tagline for this beer is "Bring home one for the wives," which is quite amusing. But of course, there's only one love in my life. She is coming over to join me now. And oh yeah, and right on cue. What are you drinking?
Polygamy Porter.
And what do you think of it?
It's pretty good. Nice and not too heavy. Just right enough. body to share with you wives. I don't know.
So what have you been doing?
I just finished organizing the cabinets, the food pantry of ours. Make it look more organized, and as new inventory comes in, everything shuffles around.
Well, thank you very much for making our lives better. I much appreciate that.
Efficiency.
When you're boondocking, this is what you have to do to conserve water. You have to time your showers. So every time the water comes on, we have to start the clock, because we figured out that it takes for a 2-minute shower about a gallon of water, and we think we've probably got about 3 gallons left, and we're leaving tomorrow, but we're out of water after these 3 gallons, and we haven't showered in about 4 days. At least she hasn't. With a bit of planning, some creative meals, and a setup that worked better than we expected, boondocking can feel less like survival and more like freedom.